Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome. Perfect practice today for you if you want to really reset your energy. Vagus nerve stimulation, which is in charge of your parasympathetic nervous system, with somatic exercises, yin yoga. So if you want to soothe your nervous system because maybe some people overstimulated it, like these little people, and put you more into the sympathetic nervous system state, somatic exercises and movements to really release any toxic energy. Look for lots of sighs, yawns, maybe a teardrop. Grab a couple of blocks and let's begin. Okay, let's turn towards the short edge of the mat. Take your block with you if you have it. Otherwise, you can just reach your hands into the earth like this. If you have your block, you're going to place it out in front of you. Reach your hands in on top of the block and then gently push forward. And slowly start to come back and lift up. And push the block forward. Balls work just as well, so if you have a little ball, that works too. Probably even use a pillow for this. Pushing forward and pushing back. Just arriving, noticing. And this time, as you push forward, you're going to gently push forward and then look over to your left. Come forward as much as you want or as little as you prefer. Come back up. Inhale, connect to that exhale. Let's go to the right. Gentle twist through the spine all the way up into the cervical spine. So feel that stretch. Come back up to sit. Inhale. As you exhale, start to twist. See if you can soften your face. Soften through the eyes. Gently come all the way back up. Twisting towards the right. Exhaling. And coming back up. Okay, friends, we're going to do the same thing. We're just adding our gaze, okay? So stimulating the vagus nerve. Come on forward. Twisting, exhale, and then stay here. Look towards your left. So revolve to the degree that you feel comfortable, and maybe just go a tiny bit more. And then bring your gaze with you over to your left. And wait for any small sensations, maybe a swallow, maybe even a little burp or a gurgle. Maybe a yawn or a gentle sigh. And slowly come back up. Let's inhale. Pause. So we're stimulating the vagus nerve, the parasympathetic nerve, but you're also, come to the right now, you're also stretching your eyes. Really nice for the health of your eyes. Something that we don't do regularly. Look over your right shoulder, or typically, maybe you do. Look over to your right and then keep your gaze towards your right. Over your right shoulder, try to keep your gaze there. Keep reaching your eyes all the way to the right. See who's behind you. And slowly release, friends. Come back towards center. Take your block down, look from side to side. Roll the shoulders back. Now let's walk our hands forward and use your hands or your block like a kickstand, so you can take your forehead down onto the block, or 2 blocks or 3 blocks, and then just pause for a little bit and soften. Push into the earth, come all the way up. Let's turn towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to take our legs into dare pose. So we're going to stagger both knees over to the left. This is a yin yoga pose. And that right leg, the heel is tucked under. So it's tucked to the outside edge of your right hip. And blocks and pillows are really nice here for a lot of us. Sit up nice and tall. Soften through the face. And allow your ear to just drape over to the right side. And then slowly come back up to center and change sides. Take it over to your left. Now let's go back over to the right. And then take your bottom lip and just rub it along the top lip. Softening through the jaw, lifting the heart just a little bit higher. A nice little stretch for your vagus nerve here now. Come back up and gently take your hands at the bottom of the chin along the jawline, right here. Right fingertips and your left hand comes onto the shoulder, and gently open up this region. Stretch it open. And once you have it open, you're just going to take the shoulder forward and the head back and switch. Oh. And switch. So these scalenes get really tight. It's nice to bring some attention and love into this area. And your vagus nerve dissects and runs through this region along your vocal cords. Now hold it open, pause here, and just take one Brahmari breath. So you sound like a bee buzzing with your lips closed. And it helps to stimulate that vibration through the vagus nerve and your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, friends, keep that gentle pressure on the head and just roll your left shoulder up and around so the elbow point is making a circle. And this can be super, super, super small too. You might feel this in your jaw, your sinuses. And reversing those circles when you're ready. So go 3 in each direction, or 4 or 5, whatever you feel. I could use like 10. And then just drape yourself open. Add a little bit of pressure. Take that left arm around and drag yourself over to the left side, getting into the gallbladder meridian. Maybe lift your chin subtly up. Just pay attention to how this feels. If you want to, you can take it behind you as well. That might be juicy. Or you can take the arm down. Maybe flip the palm up. Slowly take your hands down, support your head, look down, really gradual, and then look from side to side. Let's take the legs into the earth and gently windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Just give them a nice little rinse. Both knees drop over to the right, left leg comes on in. Feel yourself rooted down into the earth, pausing here. Lift the heart, soften the face. Now drop your ear towards your left and just notice. Might be a little sticky or spacious. Watch as the third person without judgment. Gradually take your head up and over to the right. Can add a little pressure if you'd like. And change sides. Lift the heart up, pause here. Be mindful of how your body's responding. So if you're really tight in this region, maybe you don't add too much pressure. And then take your hand up on top of your head. We're going to reach our fingertips towards the jawline. So palpate this region with your fingers. So find your chin, move over to the right, and the right hand gently takes that tissue back. And you can walk those fingertips just like you're molding clay. Very slowly start to hum the Brahmari breath. That's your bee buzzing breath. Now, friends, keep that gentle pressure on the head and just roll your right shoulder up and around so the elbow point is making a circle. Reversing those circles when you're ready. So go 3 in each direction. Friends, you're welcome to do a couple more if you'd like. Maybe slide that hand towards your temple. Take your right hand and reach it around, grab onto your ribs and slide those ribs gently over, away from the hips. The left hip is rooted down, so you're moving like a little zigzag. And gently release. Slide your left hand onto your temple. Lift your head up. Look from side to side. And pull the left leg around. Let's turn towards the short edge of the mat again. We're going to crisscross our legs underneath us, moving forward into a cat-cow. With that cat-cow, round through the spine, tuck the chin towards your chest, hips move back towards your heels, and then arch forward into a happy cow. And then stretch all the way back again. And come forward. This time, take your knees really wide and sit all the way back into your child's pose. Slide your hands forward. Drop your forehead down. Pause. Maybe tent your fingertips if you want to open this a little more. And then see if you can soften for a moment. Slowly come on up onto your hands and knees and grab onto your blocks. Take your blocks up onto their side. Hold your blocks down in towards the earth or your mat. Take your hips back and forward. And you're going to take your hips all the way through towards the blocks, okay? So start here, maybe take them down here, and slowly shift your hips forward. Lift your heart up, and then come on back. And come back forward. Lift the heart. Listen to your body. Maybe modify this by coming onto your forearms if you need to, or maybe take the hips and just gently shift them forward and back. It doesn't have to be a big back bend, just a subtle, subtle one. Pillows are really nice here, so when you move into the back bend, if you need some support, take the pillows up against the front side of your thighs as you move forward. Then take your hips forward, stay forward, and look to your left, look to your right, again to your left, and to your right. Hold. This time as you look to your left, you're going to bend the right leg, lift up, and then change sides, look over to your right. Bend the left leg, lift, and lower down. One more time to each side. Look to the left, maybe smile. Bend the right leg, lift the heart up, push the hips forward, and release. Feel the psoas. Look to your right, bend, lift, Come back towards center and crisscross your legs underneath you. Take a nice twist. So the soles of my feet are together. You can keep your feet crisscross applesauce, whatever works. Twist over to the left and to the right. One more time to the left. Pause here. And to the right. Now, friends, we're going to come on down onto our back for final relaxation. So I'm going to give you some options here. You can either just lie back on your back. You can come into a heart opener. This is a really big back bend. That's an option. You can come into a more subtle chest opener, heart opener right here. And as you melt into the earth, you're going to take your fingers and tap along your chest. Just let go of anything you might be feeling. Any sensations, let them surface. Maybe a big, big sigh. Right hand onto left lung. Take your fingertips and investigate and change sides. Along your collarbones, up into your jaw and your temples. And just soften when you're ready, friends. Friends, take your head gently towards the left and to the right. Very, 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 very small. And gradually make your way onto your hip and then push yourself all the way up. Okay, my friends. Lift up nice and tall. Notice the shifts in your body. I hope you feel brighter and more vibrant. Bring your hands to your heart. And however you feel, just lift your heart. Let that heart shine with gratitude and love. Hands come up to our third eye. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste, namaste. My beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I hope you have an exquisite day.
Namaste.
Check out my weekly calendar, and I will see you very soon on the mat. Namaste.